Hello, hello. My name is Matthew Jones with Perfect Flow, co-founder of Perfect Flow. I'm going to quickly go over how to train your AI agents here in the dashboard, and there's a lot of different ways to do this, and I'll try to fill you in on um, some tips and tips and tricks, and also just really. Things not to do so you don't break stuff. That's also really important. Um, but okay, just kind of give you a recap, right? It's currently we have the AI agents built out, so it's all ready to go out of the box, plug and play. It's got the prompt, it's got all the custom values and everything it needs. Um, it's just it's meant to be flexible so that it could be customized for everyone because everyone wants the AI to do something else for them, right? Everyone expects the AI to accomplish a goal. What that goal is and what it is to accomplish it is different for everyone. So, for example, some people want the AI to send them leads every single time somebody express that they want to talk, or maybe it's AI. They want the AI to send them leads if not until they give them a price, or that they want to they like the deal you pitched, right? It just depends on what your goals are and what you want the AI to achieve. Out of the box, the AI is set up to essentially let you know when someone wants to talk to you. So it's pretty loose. So you'll get, some people love that, some people hate it. But I'll show you how to tweak that. And I always recommend, because I recommend you have the program run a little bit, have the AI have a couple hundred conversations, and tweak it as it goes. Because right now, everyone, I think, when they sign up, they have an idea of what they want AI to do, but you really don't know what you want the AI to do until the AI is actually working for you. So let's jump into this, okay? So here we have AI voice and conversation AI. Really, AI voice is built out to be taken in phone calls. At first, it's not set up that way. You can build your agent here. So let's choose someone here. Let's see. I'm just gonna choose a random one here. So when we're building out the voice AI, um, we you usually tie it to a number, right? So that way, anytime someone calls the number, it goes to your AI voice. You can set it up so that all your numbers just go to the same one. That's fine. But it's definitely, and you'll, if we're in our system, we're primarily doing outbound text and stuff, so you do get some callbacks, right? You do get people like get a text and they just hit call, um and it's nice to have the AI be screening them. You don't, if you don't want to use AI, you don't have to. You can have the calls go directly to you, or you can have it go to a voice messaging system. Lots of ways to do this to handle inbound calls to make your life easier. Basically, here's just basic information on what you want the AI agent to be doing, agent goals. So this is kind of the prompt, if you will, and it's there's a lot of different tools that you can be um, hooking on to this. As far as it's booking appointments for you, it's gathering information, right? The seller's price, address, email, all these types of things. Phone availability, and these do come in templates, so you already have like a real estate voice pretty much built out. You just gotta make it a little bit more personal for you, however you want it to handle calls. And yeah, you can have it so AI agent is a backup. So it's basically, if it's you missed a call, um, you can have it be the AI picks it up for you. or have it be that the AI is consistently taking every single call. That is your personal preference there. And then you have your dashboard and logs of what's been happening. All right, let's move on. I'll start with real quick with knowledge base. So with knowledge base, this is basically where you can train the AI on, your brand, your identity, how you want it to represent you, right, and what you think it needs to know. This is the existing knowledge base. It's pretty much blank because right now we have pretty much everything in the prompt, which I'll show you in a little bit. And I leave this mostly blank because everyone's different. Everyone wants their AI agent to be trained on a specific knowledge base to them, right? Everyone has a different type of deals they're trying to find. Um, some people are looking for seller finance only. Some people are looking for um, specifically like subject to properties, right? So there's a lot of different. If you're a real estate agent, you're going to use this much differently than an investor will. So you simply go through here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I guess, like, for example, details, existing knowledge base. This is just a simple description. You can change the name. That's fine. It won't affect the workflows or anything, because right now the AI agents are all using this. So, or the conversation AI agent is using this currently. So if you are, you change, certain things on this, it's going to change all the different conversation AIs that we currently have in the works. Um, Simple web crawler, you could give it your website, for example, and it will learn from all that material. Or maybe it's a website all about seller financing and you just want the AI to be trained on that. So here's a great chance for you to train the AI on your company, and also at the same time, maybe you wanted to learn certain skills from a blog post or article or something, right? um, FAQs. This is huge because this is one of my favorite ways of training the AI, because this is a great way for you to say, if this person asks this, I want you to say that, and we'll go into that more in the conversations. Um, let's go to the conversation AI. Your AI is going to probably, starting off with the acquisitions manager assistant, right? You'll have your AI dispo, which is trying to find buyers. So that AI has a totally different prompt, totally different goal, than this acquisitions manager assistant. This AI bot is trained to try to find out if the person wants to sell or list their property. The AI is trained to know if the lead coming in is a expired listing, tired landlord, pre foreclosure, right? Any of those types of niches. The AI also knows, what whether or not you are, an agent, investor. Who are you, so that it can, better represent you and what your goals are. So very similar right here to the voice AI, your settings. Now we go to the bot training. Again, this is, you really use, just, I would put a lot of this into the knowledge base. Just makes it easier to have everything in one area, versus having some here, some there, that kind of type of thing. But yeah, you'll want to select the existing knowledge base. It should already be set up to do that for you. Here is your prompts. So you can see we have the prompts already ready, built out, and ready to go. So you don't have to mess with this much. Now, if you're wanting to customize it, feel free. Just, this is one of the things I'm going to mention that you don't do, and just be careful not to mess up. Make sure your contact fields here, don't change. Okay. Because if you mess up how this is, if you accidentally deleted that, then that is all broken and it's not going to be functioning right. So just be careful with the prompts. Make sure there's certain things that you aren't messing around with. But, if there's certain things that you wanted to ask, like, hey, I want you to figure this out, put it in there. Put it in there and see how it works out, and then tweak it as time goes on, and you see the different conversation it's having. Here you could choose appointment booking. This should be all set up for you. But yeah, basically you choose the calendar and how you wanted to book the appointments. Feel free to change these settings as you want fit. Here, trigger. And again, you don't have to change these things. These things are already built out to work. It's just a matter of, how do you want it to work, kind of thing, right? There's going to be, because as you see conversations and as you're working with the system, you're going to be like, you know what, I wanted to do it this, that, and the other, and you'll make your changes as time goes on. Trigger the workflows. Don't really mess with any of this. This is basically the AI triggering our warms, our nurtures. If it's a bad lead, send it to trash, that kind of type thing. This auto follow up. So there's a lot of things where, like, I would say really don't mess around with too much, unless you really really want to, because like auto follow up, we already have workflows that are built out to auto follow up. Now, as this is a newer feature. Basically, what this does is have the AI automatically follow up with people. So if they say, not interested in selling now, we can set it up so that it's following up in 90 days or whatever. So it's great, but we just want to. I'm getting letting this work out itself, giving us some time before we start launching it for everyone. Because I don't want to launch something that really and for everyone's accounts that really hasn't been tested or proven to really work quite yet. But it is looking like it's going to be pretty impressive. This should be coming live in a few weeks since this was recording. So by the time you're watching this, maybe this is already live and already functioning. And basically, dashboard is your stats on the bot on the different conversations it's had. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to opportunities. All right. So as leads, as AIs qualifying leads, having conversations, you could of course go to conversations here and see all the different conversations AI is having here, or you go to opportunities. I recommend to hang out in conversations sometimes because you could really see a lot of the different conversations happening, and then you could go to the profile and update the AI there. And let me show you how that would be how that would work. So let's say AI gets a lead, it throws them up here in the warm section. Let's go ahead and just click on one. And is this one okay? That one's all email. I want to show you a good solid text lead. So basically, just also to let you know how the AI. So we have an email AI and also the conversation AI. The conversation AI that you're programming in the AI agents isn't the AI that's having email conversations. That's a couple of different reasons, right? It's one, in GHL, the conversation AI does not work for email. So we have a custom built AI that's managing the email side. With that said, email, we don't see so much back and forth conversations unless it's with like an agent and it's talking about a seller financing deal or something that is sent out. So you're not going to see like too much conversation via email. What will happen is if someone replies back and they're like, hey, yeah, I would like to chat about this deal. I'd be interested in selling or whatever. Then that's where that would live. Okay. So it's kind of, you have those two different kind of agents. And I'll get into that a little bit later, but let's just see what we got going on here. here's here's a good example. So this person, oh, this happened today. Cool. So let's see the responses. Oh, this is talking about the LOI. So the email didn't send. You can see the email was blocked. So that'll happen if we use the dedicated domains and we try our best to make sure that they are getting into the inbox. The reality is sometimes this campaign in particular is aggressive because there's emailing first. I always like to text first and then email, just because it creates a healthier email address. If you are nailing out emails first, really cold emails, you're gonna get in more, email providers are going to start blocking you more. That's just the reality of it. Okay. So this campaign is aggressive on email first, because and then it's they're wanting to do text. It's just how they wanted it set up. Okay. So it is what it is. But you do see it did trigger some different workflows, because basically if they don't get it, if they say, hey, I didn't get the LOI, it triggers it again so that it sends the LOI again. Okay. Now this is interesting because it said, hey, I'm the listing agent, please call me. Boom. Okay, I'll call you as soon as I can. All right. Now, how to train this AI? If, like, let's say we didn't like the answer it gave to this response, we could go to a thumbs down here, and we can change how we would want it to answer. And then we would save it to our existing knowledge base. So that way our AI agents, all using that knowledge base, knows if you get this question, I want you to answer it this way. All right. Of course, it's always great to let the AI know when you like the answer. Here you can click on and see kind of the response info. AI, you see the agent, you can kind of investigate what's going on. If you're like, why is this AI messing up? This is kind of a great way to troubleshoot it. You could see the prompt it's using, and you can simply click here, and it'll take you to the AI conversations where we were before, and you can edit those prompts. Knowledge chunks. Basically, this is just all the different knowledge chunks it used when it was having conversations with this person. So this is the FAQ that we already have built out. And then, of course, the chat history here. So this is the best way. I recommend training your AI agent, because it will definitely get better a lot faster if you're paying attention to conversations and you are telling it, hey, I don't want you to say this, I want you to say this if they ask it, right? If you're constantly just training it on how to reply, how you want it to behave, then it's going to work out. It's going to continuously get better. Okay. That's the beauty of AI, is that, does it always start out perfect? No. But the best part is that it's an employee that continuously gets better as you train it. Now, there is a thing called AI being trained to do too much. I always recommend, having the AI's goal be simple and achievable and direct. If you have the AI saying, I want you to do this, and I want you to do that, and this, that, and the other, it's it gets confusing. It starts getting confused and gets looped, starts lying, because if it doesn't know something, it's just going to flat out lie. And you'll see that sometimes. Sometimes you'll be like, oh, whoa, that is not true. That's when you go in and you can correct that so that the AI is informed and won't have that same response again. All right. Now let's go to I think that's pretty much it as far as like the best ways of training it, and really building it out. Right. You go to the AI agents. You can edit your agents here, your knowledge bases, etc. And at the same time, watching the conversations and training the AI on how to respond to certain questions, sayings, whatever is going to be your best bet. And if you have issues and if you have questions on how to best, do this, that, and the other with the AI, simply go to the support request, fill out the form, and we'd be happy to either show you or simply do it for you. So yeah, let me know if you ever have any questions on how to train your AI agent to be more, personalized to you and what you want to accomplish in goals. Because again, it's like when I talk about goals, it's conversation AI. Um, you know, its main goal on the acquisition side, the acquisition bot, is to see if the seller is interested in selling and talking to you, and that's it. And then it'll send it into the warm opportunity, and it will notify you that you have a new lead. The AI could also be booking on your calendar and booking calls here, and so same thing. You'll get notified. You'll see those filing up in here, and yeah. So again, thank you so much for watching, and that is how you train your AI.